Welcome back, Better Nation fam. Today we're going to break down the different ways you can wager on your favorite teams. Think of it like your cheat sheet to becoming a betting boss. First up, the classic, moneyline bets. You pick the winner, straight up, easy peasy. But the odds will vary depending on how favored each team is. Next thing gets a little more interesting with spreads. The bookmaker gives points to the underdog or takes them away from the favorite. Think of it as evening the odds. You gotta win by more or lose by less than the spread for your bet to hit. And if you like to predict the total score, then over-under bets are your jam. Will the game be a high-scoring shootout or a defensive battle? You decide. For the next type of bet, are you feeling a little psychic? Futures bets lets you wager on long-term outcomes, like who will win a championship. Can you predict the future? Maybe or maybe not, but futures bets can at least be a fun way to add excitement to the entire season. But wait, there's more. Props are bets on specific events within a game. Will a player score a touchdown? How many three-pointers will a player make? Props can spice things up and add a whole new layer of strategy. If you want to spice up your betting experience even more, combine your bets into a parlay for a potentially even bigger payout. Just remember, the more bets you add, the harder it is to win, but the payoff can be oh so sweet. But there are ways to be smart about parlay. For example, some people think parlays are losing bets, akin to playing the lottery or something like that. But that is not necessarily the case. Parlays are best thought of as ways to increase betting volume. We also want to flag that correlated parlays can be a great place for you too. We'll get to that later, but for now, let's talk about some other cool betting options. The game's already started. Oh no! No problem. Live bets lets you wager on the action as it unfolds. See a crazy comeback brewing? Yeah, live betting lets you jump in on that action. Now that we've introduced the betting menu options, let's dive into some other plays available to you, including cashing out, arbitrage bets, middle bets, and hedging, all to maximize your profits and minimize your losses. So first up, cashing out. Imagine you bet on the Lakers at plus 100 odds, and by halftime, they're crushing it. Cha-ching! Yes, you're thinking money signs in your eyes. You're looking at the sweet payout, but the game isn't over yet. That's when cashing out comes in. The sportsbook might offer you a chance to take some guaranteed money off the table. Think of it like selling your winning lottery ticket. It's less money than you could win, but it's also a sure thing. But here's the catch. Cash out offers are usually less than what you'd get if your bet wins. The sportsbook also takes a small cut for letting you hedge your bets. We note that cash outs can also be a good capital preservation tool, meaning that you can also often leverage cash out options if the game isn't going your way. You may lose a chunk of your principal amount, but you salvage money and you can move on to the next game. At Better Nation, we are developing a tool to help you and other bettors use cash out options more effectively and to help keep you accountable in your sports betting journey. If you would like to be notified when this tool goes live, please let us know on our webpage for the Better Return tool. Now let's get fancy with arbitrage betting. This is where you exploit mistakes the sportsbooks make. Imagine one sportsbook has the Lakers at plus 120 and another has the Celtics at plus 120 for the same game. You would bet on both. You're guaranteed a profit, no matter who wins. It's like finding a penny on the ground twice. These opportunities are rare, but when you find them, pounce. We'll share some arbitrage finding tools later in the course. So next, we have middle bets. These are like arbitrage bets, but often for spreads or over-unders. Let's say one sportsbook offers the Lakers plus 3.5 and another offers the Clippers at minus 2.5, both at great odds. If the game ends with the Lakers losing by 3, you win both bets. It's like betting on both sides of the coin and winning every time. Well, almost every time. Middle bets are tricky to find, but they can be a sweet reward for a keen eye. And finally, let's talk about hedging. This is like taking out an insurance policy on your bet. Say you bet on the Lakers at plus 200 odds. During the game, they get a huge lead and the Celtics money line drops. You can hedge your bet by placing a smaller bet on the Celtics. This way, you guarantee some profit no matter who wins. Hedging gives you a peace of mind, but it also reduces your potential profit. Think of it like using an umbrella on a sunny day. Sure, you won't get wet, but you might miss out on some sunshine. Phew! So, that was a lot to take in. But don't worry, Better Nation, we've got your back. We'll be breaking down all these bets in more detail, teaching you strategies and helping you become a betting phenom in no time. Until next time.